here Jordan is, and he gets a wish, well-deserved, and his wish is to serve the public. Like, he gets a wish, and what he wants more than anything else in life is to uphold the law and serve his community. Like, how does that not blow anyone away?
Make-A-Wish, it's a wonderful organization. And you see the kids meeting professional athletes, they go to these elaborate destinations, and for him to choose to ride with the local police department where he lives, it was a pretty cool experience. All the things he could have chose, he wanted to be a cop for a day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special guest here today. I'm going to call out Jordan, who is with the Make-A-Wish here. And Jordan has a wish that he wants to be a police officer with the Oneida City Police Department. Can you come on out here for me, Jordan?
Let's give a big hand for Jordan!
So Jordan's wish is to become an Oneida City police officer for a day, all right? And part of being a police officer is becoming part of what we call a brotherhood, all right? So I have a whole bunch of people here who are part of the brotherhood and want to welcome you to that same brotherhood.
It has been such a great day at the New York State Fair, and there's somebody special here in the crowd that I'd like to introduce with another announcement. Sergeant Wolf from the Oneida Police Department.
Jordan, how are you? And quite an exciting day, I know, right?
To be able to have that type of impression on a young boy like that, that was his wish. And we, collectively, everybody involved, we were able to make that come true. And the joy that he had because of his wish being granted in that capacity it was wonderful. It was just smile ear to ear. We had such a positive experience.
This is the fastest car on the road. Pretty powerful too. So have you ever been inside one before?
Go over the finalized details of everything that is going to transpire today so that we can have another flawless day and make it as best we can for Jordan.
Well, first we saw him in his uniform, and he was so excited, and we got to see what he looked like, and he had his little belt on and his patch that was the same as ours, and he felt like he was one of us, and we were so happy to have him.
It was great. It was great. He was one of our brothers.
The uniform looks good, buddy.
A lot of brothers, a lot of sisters. He became one of the family.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States?
Congratulations, then, officer.
This here is specifically issued police radio to you for the day. As you can see, officer. What was that?
We got as much out of it as he did, if not more. Well, yeah, you hear about all these other wishes, and they could have met John Cena, they could have gone to Disney, and he wants to hang out with us, so it was pretty humbling to actually have that sink in and to feel that. Yeah, like he could have done anything, and he wanted to be with us for the day. It really put things into perspective.
We would always see Jordan Officer Jordan, well, then Jordan, he would ride by. He'd be in his chair riding by with one of his siblings, brother, sister, whoever. Always come by the station. And they would always wave. And to find out after the fact that, you know, he wanted to be a police officer, and the way that everybody collectively came together to make that happen for him. I mean, we all talk about it now, and I mean, it was a very, very fun experience for everybody here. We were just honored to be able to make that happen for him. We got dispatched to a speeding vehicle complaint on Farrier Ave, and I was telling Officer Jordan that we get a lot of complaints of speeding vehicles on this street. It's going to be zero tolerance today, so we set up our radar post. 43, we're going to pull this guy over, okay? And sure enough, this red shiny Corvette comes speeding up the road, and I said, "We're going to pull this over." He goes, "We're going to pull this over?" I go, "Yeah, we're stopping this car. He's speeding. We don't tolerate speeding on this road." So we pull out on the car, get behind it, and I was reaching down to assist Jordan with turning on the light bar. Lo and behold, Jordan already had his hand on the light bar switch, activated the lights, and activated the siren. As we're behind the car pulls over. So I mean, I was grinning ear to ear. I was like, that and he loved it. I look over at him, he's smiling. We're pulling over this car. He was able to turn the light bar on. He was able to hit the siren. It was cool. While we were going, you know, it's explain to him, you know, the nature of the call given. We don't know what we have. We have to respond. We're the police. You know, we have to go protect whoever's there. He was actually taken back. He wasn't sure that we were actually going to go, or we needed to go, or what that was going to entail. Definitely, I could see some excitement in him. It was the unknown, because we didn't know what we were getting into at that particular moment. We were dispatched to a call.
What brought me to Oneida? You see a lot of supervillains. They monologue and they do rookie mistakes. I'm after all of New York, including the Big Apple. What better way than to strike right at the heart? Started with Oneida.
Me working as his partner, I was able to, he told me which wires to snip and in what order, and we were able to deactivate the bomb, and Jordan became the hero.
One wish. Could have anything. I mean, there is a network of one of the most charitable organizations on earth who is willing to give you what you want. And he's like, I just want to keep my streets safe. I want to make sure my family goes to bed safe. I want to make sure that the men and women of law enforcement feel respected. It's a tough time in this culture. It's a tough time in America. But Jordan wanted to do good. He wanted to help his fellow man. What kind of kid does that? Jordan. And I don't care if he's in a wheelchair. No one stood taller than Jordan that day. I just was mystified.
He was. He's in his chair. He's got his Oneida Police hat on. So I stopped and I'm talking to him, and sister goes, they had gone to the Oneida Dispatch. The Oneida Dispatch gave him like 12 copies of the newspaper. He signed the front page for me. I mean, that was awesome.
You're part of a family now, buddy. You're with us, so we're glad to have you.
I've been selling comics my entire adult life. Like, I'm in the superhero business, but like, I don't know a lot of superheroes other than Jordan. Jordan is legit a hero, and I'm so grateful that he got that day, but I'm also grateful for the day he gave me, and never forget it.
Copy that.